Hi everyone, my name is Jia Cheng from Malaysia and I'm now currently 20 years old. I'm studying Bachelor of Commerce and Finance major in Curtin, Singapore from 2019, and this is my second last trimester to stay in Curtin, Singapore. This video is a personal reflection video of my time in Curtin, Singapore, and the purpose of this video presentation is to share about what I had learned in Curtin, Singapore for these 3 years, and also what I had learned in this unit and how I can bring my learning to my future career. Furthermore, I will be also talk about what I had changed during the study of this unit. This is the result of my first employability self-assessment which I took on Seminar 1. As you can see in the results, I had only scored pretty well in ethical, cultural, and social literacy. But for basic literacy, theoretical literacy, personal and critical literacy, emotional literacy, and especially occupational literacy, I scored extremely poor. However, after I studied this unit for 12 weeks, the new result came out with a great improvement in every 6 of the parts. These results came out most probably because the tools that and what I learned in this unit had really give me a lot of guidance on enhancing my employability, because before I took the employability self-assessment in Seminar 1, I thought I had already well prepared for my future career. But after I done this assessment, I actually found out that I still have a lot of weaknesses need to be improved and overcome. After I overcome my weaknesses, these better results came out. I would like to share what I learned the most in this unit. So what I will say the most useful learning in this unit will be the elevator pitch. It is because a few weeks before I had saw a video on Facebook which is a person introducing the sliming tea that she is currently selling, and the way she promote her product by using the format of Getty pitch was really attractive and took a lot of my attention. Her pitch makes me have the interest on buying her products and makes me want to know more about her product. This makes me find out that what a good pitching skill can actually help people who are going to find job, how to get the company attention and let the businessman know how a good pitch can actually attract the buyers. My 3 years time in Curtin University was really interesting and I enjoy it a lot. It is because most probably I had choose the correct major, which is finance, and I was interested in it, and I had met a lot of new friends who have the same interest as me while doing our studies. We always went to library after the class so we can revise together on what we learned during the class so we can understand it more. Normally after the extra learning in library, we will hang out together outside. For example, we will go to cinema or we will have a tea time together. However, in 2020, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, our campus had closed down for 1 year. This gives me a totally new experience for studying online and makes me face some new challenge. For example, I cannot directly ask the lecturer question when I was in the class and the things that I didn't understand. All of our assignments and exam also suddenly changed to online, which makes me took some time to adapt this new learning style. For my career plan, I had used Odyssey plans as my 3 different future. My first career plan will be I will fly to US to continue my study for master course in finance, and it will probably save my first year. And after I graduate from master, I would like to apply to become a broker in my targeted finance company. In my third year, I would like to start to raise as much funds as I could to prepare starting my own finance business. I would probably rent a place to start my business in fourth year. I wish to have my own studio for my business and can list my company in the fifth year. However, sometimes the things does not go as your plan, or maybe I had something different I wish to try, so this is why my second plan came out. In my second plan, I will choose to stay in Singapore and find a job in IT industry.
I will probably take 1 year to find my target company for some IT job. Then because I'm new to the company and I probably will work as a normal staff and I will rent a room near my company in second year. In the third year, I target to promote to become a team leader and own my first car. Next, I would improve my IT knowledge and learning for new management skills in the fourth year so I could increase the chance and the potential to become top level manager in the fifth year. And I think that is the time that I can afford to buy my own house.
Lastly, it would probably be a dream, but what if my life don't need to care about money? So in this case, I would like to plan for my dream, which is traveling around the world. In the first year I graduate from Curtin Singapore, I will first go back to my hometown because of COVID-19 pandemic. It's been a time I haven't went back to my home, and I plan to stay with my family and traveling around in Malaysia for around 2 years. In the third year, it is the time when I start my trip and I plan to travel for as much country as possible in Asia. And I also plan to buy a car and house in the third year and prepare for my wedding in the fourth years. After the wedding, I plan to travel in China for our honeymoon. And finally, in the fifth year, I will probably to have my first child, and after the child born, I will bring my child and wife to travel around in the Europe. Now, I would like to send a message to my 5 years future. I would like to remind my future to non-stop learning new stuff, even I had already graduated from university for a few years. And I hope that my 3 years knowledge gained in Curtin was useful in my future career, and hopefully I had done well in job and family in the future. In conclusion, this video has shared my thought for the time I spent in Curtin and what I had learned in Curtin and this unit. I had also shared my Odyssey plan for my future, and I can't wait to see my future in the 5 years. This is the end of my video. Thanks for giving your time on listening.